It's 10 o'clock. Let's wait for another minute, then we start. Good morning and welcome to the ScienceDirect and Mendeley training this morning. I'm Yulan, the Elsevier Solution Trainers in Malaysia. First, I will cover for online database ScienceDirect, then follow with the research tools Mendeley. The entire sections will be recorded and the link will send to librarian after the sections. And throughout the sections, throughout this training, if you have any questions, do feel free to drop your questions in Q&A box. And if you have anything like to bring my attention, you can enter the message using the chat box. So let's take a look at what is the agenda for this ScienceDirect section. So in ScienceDirect sections, we will cover what is behind ScienceDirect, the ScienceDirect platform, how to search in ScienceDirect, the impactful research, and the additional Elsevier resources for research. What is behind ScienceDirect? So some users will wonder what is the difference of Elsevier, ScienceDirect, Scopus, Mendeley. So Elsevier is an information analytics company specializing in science and health, focused on combining smart technologies with content and operational know-how to progress science, advance healthcare, and improve performance. And we do this to help you and the organizations to achieve the goal. Elsevier not only provides information for you to read as what we have published in our journals, some of it which are renowned and popular one, famous like the Cell Fundamentals, Brain Anatomy, the Lancet for the health sciences. Elsevier also developed platform for you to search. So in this slide, we have this ScienceDirect. It's a full text database covered multidisciplinary subject. Then we have Scopus, is abstract and citation database for multidisciplinary subject also. And then we have online databases for health sciences, clinical care, and also we have an online database for subject of chemistry, which is this VSIS. Then beside these two, Elsevier also support high stakes decision making by providing knowledge customers can use to take actions. So here we have Mendeley is a reference tool for you to store your references and to insert the citation and create a bibliography. Then we have a platform called Novel for those working on the subject of engineering. From a studies, 4 activities have been identified, take more than 2 hours per week, and are considered highly important for our researchers. So the 4 activities are keeping up to date with your field, searching online scientific literature, reading research or review articles, and also obtaining in-depth knowledge on the subject. So how ScienceDirect can help you in the literature search? ScienceDirect continues to focus on increasing your research effectiveness by incorporating innovative technologies to evolve the information discovery and management needs of researchers. Our goal is to help you and the people in your institute to uncover more novel science, to give you access to the details, make the process quick and easy, and to keep you informed on the latest developments and news. So ScienceDirect ensures that the information you find is of the highest standard. ScienceDirect delivers over 16 million publications from over 3,800 journals and more than 37,000 books published by Elsevier. 65 of our journals are ranked number 1 in their respective subject categories. Of the top 5% cited articles, 30% are published by Elsevier. In Elsevier, we have about 8,000 people. So it's a large publishing organization that is responsible for attracting submissions and managing a network of editors that oversee selections and peer review. So we have received about 2 million article submissions per year. And how much are accepted? We accept about 500,000 new articles accepted per year. So from here, the acceptance rate is about 25%. So once articles are ready for publications, a global operation team manages the publications process, tagging the article for discoverability and controlling for quality. Global organizations of sales representatives and customer consultants provide training on the tools and ensure awareness around the world. And Elsevier journal content is consistently growth. We have about 5% compound annual growth rate. In the earlier slides, we have covered. I have mentioned that we have 65 journals ranked number 1 in each subject categories. So at the same time, we have 221 journal titles ranked top 3 in each subject categories, and 358 journal titles ranked top 5 in each subject categories. ScienceDirect invests continually to ensure continuous optimizations and meet the most rigorous standards. So we optimize architecture for journal homepages to ensure pages load within 1 second. In ScienceDirect, the most relevant information is prioritized. And we will make sure the interface is easy to use. In ScienceDirect, you can find or you can use it to search for both journals and book content, because researcher actually needs different contents types for different steps in their workflow. Normally during the early of the research, okay, they will refer to book contents to know more to find out about the fundamentals, definitions, methods, and processes. And some of the ebooks will provide you deeper knowledge and latest advances. This one is especially published in book series type. And of course, the journals will give you the latest advances, both from the research articles and the review articles. This is the ScienceDirect homepage. So if you access at home or if you access off campus, to access your library ScienceDirect, you make sure you have go to your library portal, click at the online resources, and sign in through the easy proxy. Then only you can get access to the ScienceDirect that library subscribe for you. The ScienceDirect include 4 key features to help you discover the relevant information, keep you informed of the latest developments and news, give you access to the details, and make the process quick and easy. On the homepage, you can straight away find there is a search box for you to start the search. We call it a quick search. And when you scroll down a bit, you can find or explore the entire database ScienceDirect based on 4 big subject areas: physical sciences, engineering, life sciences, health sciences, social sciences, and humanities. And on the homepage, you can always come back to this ScienceDirect homepage by click the ScienceDirect logo on top of the left-hand side. And on top of the right-hand side, you will find there is a register and sign in. So this register and sign in is for personal purpose. Okay, for personal purpose. If you click register, you will get this form. Okay. So you just need to provide 4 details: first name, family name or last name, email address, and password. Then once you register, then you can sign in. So the benefit of registration, register your personal account with ScienceDirect is you can perform those personalized features available in ScienceDirect to customize your activities in ScienceDirect. So these are some of the personalized features available: recommendation, history, and alerts. For your knowledge, Elsevier actually developed quite a number of different online databases and research tools. So Elsevier would like to simple the users registrations. So you just need to register for one Elsevier credential account, and you can use the same account to sign in to other Elsevier product if you have the access to. Like if you already have Mendeley account, then you can use the Mendeley account to sign into your ScienceDirect and Scopus for personalized features or personalized purpose. Okay. Same, if you already have ScienceDirect account, then you can use the ScienceDirect account to sign in straight away to get a free Mendeley account. And at the bottom part of the ScienceDirect page, you can find at the most bottom, there is a remote access. And you can click this and you will get this page, and you can provide the email address to activate the remote access. But if you already have your library easy process account, right? So you no need to do this. Next, we'll go to look at how to search in ScienceDirect. Okay, so this is the ScienceDirect homepage. Straight away on the homepage, you can find a few columns for you to enter keywords. This we call it quick search. So at the end of this quick search, you will find there is a link, hyperlink in blue color, advanced search. In ScienceDirect, you have two ways or two options to perform your search. Okay, one is quick search or basic search, then one is advanced search. If you search in this quick search straight away on this homepage, the search will be general and broad. So if you want to get more specific result or more specific search, then you can use the advanced search. So in the quick search, this quick search supports the 4 most frequent research tasks and is available on every page. So this includes you can search by keywords, then you can search for a specific author, you can search for a specific journal or book by enter the title. Then for journal, you even can narrow down to search for the volume and issue of that particular journal and also the pages. Well, when you click at advanced search, it will look like this. Okay, the advanced search interface is different from the quick search. So you will get this advanced search. In the advanced search, you can find some additional search field, which is not available in the quick search. Okay, so one of it is here. Means that when you search in advanced search, you can limit your search straight away to particular year or a period of year. So for example, 2018, or you can enter 2016-2020. Okay, it will search for you 2016 to 2020. Then you will also find another search field called author affiliation. Okay, this author affiliation allows you to search papers written, published by author from a particular institutions, organizations, or even country. Okay, so you can enter under this author affiliations, an institution name, a country, and if you click at this show all fields, it will bring you to the full advanced search page. Okay, full advanced search page. Just now we only see this part of the advanced search. So in this, when you click show more field, then you can find this particular search field called title, abstract, or author specific keywords. So when you search in advanced search, you have 2 places where you can enter your keywords. One is on top over here under this find articles with these terms. You can enter your keywords here. So I just share with you, if you search in advanced search, you enter your keywords on top, on the top column over here, you will get the same result as you search in the quick search. Because quick search and this search field, it will help you to search the terms or keywords that you enter throughout the entire articles. But if you want to search in more specific, get more relevant results, then I will suggest you to enter your search terms or keywords under this particular search field. Okay, title, abstract, author specific keywords, especially if your keywords or term is a very general terms. Okay, because if you enter your keywords or terms over here under this search field, now ScienceDirect no longer search for you the keywords throughout the entire articles. You only search the terms for you within these three parts of the articles, these three sections of the articles, the article title, the abstract, and also below the abstract, you can find author-specific keywords. So it means that your keywords or terms must appear in either one of these sections of the articles, then only count as one result, which will give you a more relevant result for your search. Then next we go to look at the searching tips and skills. So if you have attended the Scopus training on Monday, you will find the searching tips and skills actually is the same, okay? Because both database also developed by the same publisher, Elsevier. So for searching tips and skills, first, before you start your search, definitely you need to choose the search terms, choose the right search terms. So you can use specific search terms that are closely related to your research topic. Then you may include alternative words and abbreviations. Try to avoid words that are too general. And when you search two terms or two keywords and above, two keywords or three keywords at the same time, then you can use the Boolean operators to help you combine your terms and keywords. So these are the three most common ones, and, or, not. So you use and when you want to find documents that contain all of the terms. Use this when the terms must appear and may be far apart from each other. So for instance, if we want to search these two terms, geographic information system, urban sustainability, we want these two terms appear in the result. So we just use and, okay, to combine the terms. Then use or to find documents that contain any of the terms. Use or when at least one of the terms must appear, such as synonym, alternate spellings, or abbreviations. For example, micromouse or picomouse. And another example is when you search for authors, so you may search like this: S.W. Hawking or Stephen W. Hawking or Stephen Hawking. Okay, so you won't miss out any papers written by this author who have maybe used a few name style when submit the papers. Then use not to exclude documents that include the specific term from the search. Use not to exclude specific terms. These connectors must be used at the end of a search. So for instance, we want to search particle collisions and not theoretical. And users can combine terms using Boolean operators and, or, and not. User can also, you can also group terms using parentheses. Multi-level nested clauses are supported. So in this example, we have we search for this black hole or radiations, then we use the parentheses, then followed by and include the gravity and gravity. And there is a precedent rules to search in ScienceDirect. Not takes precedence over and, which takes precedence over or. So not will come first, then and, then follow with or. So if you enter the wrong sequence, you will get a different number of, if you enter it in different sequence, you will get different number of results. So in this example, we have like if you search for a Tesla and self-driving cars or self-driving vehicles, you will get 309 results. Then if you search self-driving cars or self-driving vehicles, and Tesla. Then you will get 664 results, roughly. Okay, these are the result obtained quite long ago, a few months ago. Okay, then finding variations of a word. This is if the terms or keyword that you want to search actually is a phrase. That means it's more than one word. For example, just now we have this geography information system. Then we have this black hole. Then here we have Southeast Asia. So if you just enter your terms general like this without any symbol, ScienceDirect will search your keywords. This Southeast Asia, it will search as a 3 different words. So if you want to search for this keyword as a phrase, then you have to add the inverted comma or the quotation mark. So when we add the quotation mark to these 3 words, of course, they must appear, but now they must appear together or very close together. Instead of maybe some of these words over here maybe appear far apart from each other. Far apart from each other, it won't count as one result if you add a quotation mark or inverted comma. For subscript and superscript, you can enter the subscripted and superscripted characters on the same line. So in this example, we have like H2O. So you can enter straight away like H, the normal 2, and O. You no need to make the 2 becomes the subscripted 2. And accented characters, you can search for the names like in this example, the first is a author from Germany. So it's actually F umlaut R S T. So this umlaut actually you can enter straight away like U. Just use U, just enter U, then it will search for you the same umlaut. And beside that, we also have these wildcard characters. You can use these wildcard characters to search for variations of a word. Asterisk, use the asterisk to replace multiple characters anywhere in the word. It can be used to replace 0 and more characters. For instance, opting, asterisk. So it will search for your optimize, optimizations, optimizing. And user can exclude terms by using the minus or the hyphen operator. For example, to find articles related to depression, but not economic depressions. So you can enter depression hyphen economics. And to find all articles authored by Elsevier, but not Sommerfeld, so you can enter Elsevier hyphen Sommerfeld. Okay, exclude the Sommerfeld. Next is a short exercise sections for you. Okay, so I have set 2 questions. Okay, 2 different questions. So you can try to search this using the ScienceDirect and jot down how many answers or how many results you found or you find. So one is about if you're doing research on this mangrove biodiversity in Malaysia. Another one is on photocatalytic reductions and carbon dioxide. So you can try to search it. I give you 5 minutes. Now it's 10:31. We will come back to this and discuss on this exercise at 10:35. Okay, we come back to this exercise at 10:35. So at the same time, if there is any question, I will go to look at it and try to answer it. It's 10:35. I hope you have already tried both the questions. Actually, there is no definite answer. Actually, all depends on how you search. So just share with you. For the first questions, if you enter mangrove biodiversity in the quick search, if you just enter mangrove biodiversity like this, okay, without any symbol, then you will get about this much number of results. But if you add this inverted comma to this, so that ScienceDirect will help this, will search this mangrove biodiversity as a phrase, then you will get straight away narrowed down to this much number of results. But this didn't answer the question, right? Because I would like you to search for mangrove biodiversity in Malaysia. So you have to include the Malaysia to your search. So if I search in quick search, mangrove biodiversity as a phrase. I add the inverted comma, and I use the pooling connectors and Malaysia. Then I will get only 30 results. Okay, this is what I obtained yesterday. Okay, maybe if there is any increase today, then maybe you will get slightly 1 or 2 more. And for the second one, if I search photocatalytic reductions in quick search, straight away I search it as a phrase, means that I add the quotation mark or open inverted comma. Then I combine the second terms, carbon dioxide with this, and pooling on connectors, biocatalytic reduction, and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide also I add the quotation mark, so it's search as phrase. So I will get about 1,333 results. But if I change carbon dioxide, I not enter it in full name, but I just use the formula to replace. Then I will get 1178, means that I search photocatalytic reductions and CO2. Okay. Then another example is like this year you are facing this coronavirus pandemic. So if you want to search on any papers on this COVID-19, so definitely there is a lot of results. So definitely one of the terms is COVID-19. But before the WHO announced the official name for this disease, the researcher already started on this when this happened last November or December in China. Okay, so if you search only COVID-19, you may miss out other related research on this COVID-19 studies. So you may like you can enter your search, like you search for COVID-19, then you use or pooling connectors, okay, pooling connectors or. Then you add in as many related terms with this COVID-19, like coronavirus or Wuhan disease or. Then you can add all the terms, connect it with a or. This is the result I obtained yesterday. If I search these two terms using or in quick search, but if I search in the advanced search, I enter the same two keywords with or pooling connectors, but I enter it in this particular search field, title, abstract, author, specific. Then I will get lesser result because it will search in more relevant area. Okay. For impactful research, so in these sections, we'll get to learn how to use the personalized features and what are the additional features available in ScienceDirect for this literature search. Okay, first is the search result page. Okay, so this is a result for this sustainable development research. So on the ScienceDirect result page, you will get to find the number of results straight away on the right hand side. Okay, and below it you can find there is a filters for you to refine your results. So you can find there are 4 categories. You click at any of these area or any of these box over here, it will narrow down straight away the result to that particular categories or to that particular area. Then on the on the right hand side, you will find a sorted by. Okay, in ScienceDirect, the search result will sort or display based on relevance. Okay, because the relevance information is a priority in ScienceDirect. Then another option is you can sort the search result based on date, the newest published. Okay, if you want to list the result or sort the result based on newest published, then you just click on date. And then you will find that below each result or below each article title, you can find there is an abstract tab. So when you click at this abstract, it will open up straight away the abstract of the article for you. So you can read the abstract to get more info about that particular articles. Then next to the abstract, you can find download and export. So if this article is subscribed by the library, your library, or if it is an open access, actually you can find there is a green dot on top of the articles. So in the ScienceDirect result page, you will come across two different color of the dot. Okay, over here, okay, on top of the article title, two different color. One is green and one is white. Okay, green colors means that your library have subscribed to the articles or the article is open access. So for the green color one, straight away you can find the download is download PDF. But if you come to a result, the dot is white color, means that you only can view the abstract. The library not subscribe or not purchase. Then below, you don't find download. You only can find purchase PDF or get access. So on top, you can find these two features, download and export. You can perform these two by batch, okay, by batch. So this is download by batch. It will download the selected PDF in the zip folder. For export, right? Either you click below individual article export or you use the batch export. On this result page, on this search ScienceDirect result page, when you click at export, it gives you these four options. Okay, it gives you these four options, means that you can select to export the articles to these four options. Depends on which reference tools or reference manager that you are using. So if you're using EndNote or reference manager, then you can use this format, RIS. If you have the account for this reference, then you can link to this reference over here. So you will notice on this ScienceDirect result page, there is no direct link for you to save to Mendeley. Later, I will show you where you can find the save to Mendeley. If you click at the article title, if you click any of these article title, it will open up the article for you in the HTML format, and you can get these features. Author data integration, reference linking. You can view the figure media viewer, article recommendation, citing articles. So this is how it looks like when you open the individual article in HTML format by click the article title. On the left-hand side, okay, you can find there is an outline, okay, outline of the articles. So this outline is useful if you don't have time, or if you are not interested to read the entire articles. So you can use the outline to, it's work like a quick link, okay, to direct you straight away to the section of the article that you are interested in. Then on the right-hand side, you can find the first features is recommended articles. So you can refer these recommended articles and you may find some related literature or references to your search. Then below it, you can find citing articles. So if this article has been cited in if this article have been cited by other documents or other papers indexed in Scopus, then it will list the citing articles over here. Then for authors, right under the authors, there is a show more text. Okay, so if click at the authors, the show more text, it will display the author's affiliation details. And you can find the author's corresponding address, the person icon, the icon look like a person, and the author's corresponding address if it is available, okay, in envelope. And below the citing articles, you can find there is a matrix called PLUM-S. Okay, this matrix allows you to check the impact or the performance of these particular papers for article level. Okay, and this PLUM-S involve it will evaluate the performance in 5 different categories. So for these papers, this paper only have a show impact in these 3 categories: capture, social media, citation. So overall, in PLUM-S, actually, they evaluate on 5 categories. Another 2 category is called usage and also mention. Just now on the left-hand side, under this article outline, right, actually the below this, it will also display all the figure table for this particular articles that you are reading. And some articles, they will come with other supplementary contents like media file, MP3, MP4, and other supplementary contents. So as long as your library subscribe to these particular articles, means that you have the full text access to the articles, you can refer to these figure tables or other contents outline. For figure and for other media file, MP3, MP4, and other supplementary contents, you will find below the figure or below the media file, you will find there is features for you to download or to save that particular figure. For figure, you will find 2 options. You can save this figure in a picture format or save it as a PowerPoint slide. So means that if you have access to a full text articles in ScienceDirect, besides you can download the entire articles in PDF format, you also have options for you to just save the figure or just download the MP3 file or MP4 file if it is available for that particular articles. Only the table cannot be saved and downloaded. Okay, the table cannot be saved. And here we take a look on this Mendeley. Mendeley is a reference tool owned by Elsevier. So it will, you can use it to manage, organize, connect around books and journals. Mendeley is a reference manager allowing to manage, read, share, annotate, and cite your research papers. We have actually more than 4 million users worldwide. So how ScienceDirect integrate with this Mendeley is when you are open these individual articles, when you open an individual articles in the ScienceDirect in HTML format. So on top of the article, you will find download. Then you will find again another export features. So when you click at these export features, now you will get 5 options. Just now in the result page, we only find 4 options. So when you open these export features in individual articles, you will get 5 options. So the extra features, the extra options would be save to Mendeley. There is a link straight away. You can save. It will link you to open up your Mendeley account. So you can directly save this article, particular article, to your Mendeley. Then we come back to this result page. Okay, to this result page. Below the number of results, you will find there is a features called set search alert. So this is a personalized features. This personalized feature is very useful, especially if you want to stay up to date on any new articles added to ScienceDirect in the future, so that you won't miss any new articles for the keyword that you search or for your research. If you set up this alert, right, it will save your time. You don't need to monitor the new papers on your own by run the same search every 2 weeks or every month. Okay. If you didn't sign in to ScienceDirect while you search, and when you want to set up this alert, you click, it will prompt you to sign in to your ScienceDirect personal account. Then you will find there is a frequency for you to select how frequent you want ScienceDirect to monitor the new papers. So in ScienceDirect, there are 2 options, weekly or monthly. So if you set weekly, every week ScienceDirect will run the same search for you. And within that week, if there is any new papers, either one or more than one added to ScienceDirect, then you will receive a email alert from ScienceDirect. Then in ScienceDirect, when you open these individual articles, also for individual articles, when you open this individual article in HTML, depends on your research area. Okay, so some of the articles, when you read through it, when you read through the articles, you will come across some topic or some keyword. There is a hyperlink set up in blue color. Okay, so actually this is we call ScienceDirect Topic. So when you click on that particular hyperlink, so it will bring you to this ScienceDirect Topic page. ScienceDirect Topic page, the purpose is to help researchers uncover critical and contextual information within their workflow. So what you can find in this ScienceDirect Topic page is clear definitions, related terms, and also some book excerpt, okay, to help you learn more on that particular topics. So this is an example. So if you come across this topic in article, in a ScienceDirect article, you click, then it will bring you to this particular topic page for this cell membrane. So a short definitions quickly orients will help you or orient you to the subject. Then it will enables you to understand and interpret the scientific literature. So you can find the definition over here. And on the right-hand side, you can find the related terms, either broader terms or narrower terms. So you can learn more through these interdisciplinary links. And it's ideal for those who want to explore further. Then below this definition and related terms, you can find some book excerpts to provide a comprehensive overview. So these are the related book excerpts for this particular topic, cell membrane. And all these excerpts actually are obtained from the book content index in ScienceDirect database. So if your library have purchased that particular book, you can get to read the full chapter. Then another way to access this ScienceDirect topic is you can go to this link or this URL. So you can find the topic index. So you can browse what are the available ScienceDirect topic by alphabetical order. So how this ScienceDirect topic work? Actually is applying cutting-edge technologies to contents within the research workflow. So the technology will involve data mining, taxonomy building, algorithmic information extraction, relevancy ranking, and quality confirmation. So the purpose of this ScienceDirect topic actually is to help the users to co-use the book contents and the journal contents. Okay, it will link because when you read an article, if you find a hyperlink for that particular topic, you click, then it will brings you to that particular topic to learn the definition, to learn more from the chapter content, the chapter of the book for more excerpt for that particular topic or for that particular research area. ScienceDirect reading history. So this is another personalized features. So to use these personalized features is you need to sign in. Okay, you need to sign in first to your personal ScienceDirect account. Before you start any searches in ScienceDirect. So if you use ScienceDirect or search ScienceDirect with your user, with personal sign-in, with sign-in conditions. Okay, so throughout the entire sections, while you search, you open articles, then all your reading history will be recorded. Okay, all your reading history will be recorded so that you can check in the future. Okay, what are the articles that you have read? Okay, so you just, if you want to make use of this reading history, make sure you sign in first before you start any activities on ScienceDirect. So to retrieve this reading history, you just go to click at your account on top of the right-hand side. Then you can find there is a history link, history feature or link. Then you just click, then it will bring you to this page. Another personalized features would be this ScienceDirect personalized recommendations. Okay, free personalized recommendation service uses machine learning and the user's online activity to suggest research tailored to their needs. So how it works also, you have to sign in. Then before you search for any keywords or terms in ScienceDirect, so it will based on your sign-in activities and based on your latest searching. Then it will suggest the related articles with your search. Then how to find this recommendation? Again, same, just click at your user account, at your username. Then from the drop down, you will find recommendations, my recommendations. So you click at my recommendations, so it will bring you to this page. So from here, you can find the full list, okay, the full list of articles related to your search, recommended by ScienceDirect for you. This is one option. It will display the full recommended articles for you in this page. Another option is you can click at the preferences. Okay, the second tab under this my recommendation page, you can click on preferences, and it will bring you to this. It will display this, manage your email recommendations. So if you like to receive recommended articles by ScienceDirect through email, then you just switch on this particular feature. And this is the feedback of the user who have used these personalized recommendations. So one of the feedback is from a graduate student. The feedback is these personalized recommendations provided me with articles I have previously not found and gave me new ideas for other applications areas of the techniques I'm using. Then another feedback is from the faculty members. The feedback is personalized recommendations this morning was relevant to my lecture last week. So we were able to start class by reviewing and adding a new perspective. Then last will be, if you want to know, or if you want to check what are the journal or what are the book contents available or indexed in ScienceDirect, then you just need to click on this. On top, there is a link or tab called Journals and Book. It depends on your interface. If this is not displayed on the top, then it is hide. Okay, it is hide under an icon like a tree line. Okay, so you just click at the More tab, then you can find this particular tab, Journals and Books. So when you click on this Journal and Books, it will display for you this page. So it will tell you that we have about this much of journals and this much number of books available in ScienceDirect database. And then you can find a box for you to search for a particular journal titles or book titles. Same things, you can search for particular journal and books in the quick search format also. Quick search format on the ScienceDirect homepage. Then beside that, you also can use a filter. Okay, so you can refine and display only the journal or book title based on the subject area. So you just select the domain. So the domain is the subject. Okay, once you select the domain, actually you will find that below it, it allows you to select the subdomain or sub-subject. Then beside that, you also can filter this list of journal and books, right, by the publication type. Okay, so we have 5 types of publications. And there is a filter for this journal status. Okay, so for your information, it shows we have these 4,000 plus journals, but the active one, the active still in published, only 2,000 plus. Okay, only 2,000 plus. So if you want to just display the active one, then you just tick under this, tick the box under this journal status. And another category is this access type. So especially if you like to check and display the journal and book title that your library subscribe and purchase. Okay, you don't want to look at others journal and books in ScienceDirect, you only want to display the journal book that your library have subscribed or purchased. Then you have to select under this access type, you tick the first box, subscribe and complimentary. Okay, subscribe and complimentary will display only the titles of journal and books that your library have subscribed or purchased. And when you click any of this journal title or book title, then it will bring you to that particular journal page or the book page of that particular titles. So this is a journal. So for journals, you will find this few or 4 columns. On the first one, this is a journal cover. And in this first column, you will find that there is a site score value for this journal and impact factor value for this journal. Okay. So means that this journal have these 2 journal metrics. Okay. These 2 journal metrics site score is a matrix or journal matrix you can find in Scopus database. Then impact factor is a journal matrix. You'll find it in ISI Web of Science. Okay, so these are the 2 citation database. So if you want to know whether this journal index or not index in Scopus or ISI, then you have to check whether the journal titles that you are looking at, they have this site score or impact factor. Okay, site score, Scopus index, impact factor, ISI Web of Science index. So not all the journal in ScienceDirect is indexed. Okay, some of the ScienceDirect journal is totally not indexed in Scopus and ISI. Then some of the journal maybe is only indexed in Scopus, some maybe only indexed in ISI. Then on the third column, if you want to read all the volume issue published by this particular journal, then you can find view all issue over here under the latest issue column. And if you want to find more about this particular journal, then you can click the link about the journal. So you get to know what are the scope covered by the journal, who are the editorial board for the journal. Then if you plan to submit your paper to this journal, then you have to read the guide for authors. Okay, what are the font style, what are the bibliography style you need to follow, so you have to read the guide. Then how to submit, you can click the link over here, then to find out how to submit. And on the second column here, you can find if this is your favorite journal. Every volume, every issue, definitely you will go to read the contents of this journal. And if you want to read as soon as the latest volume or latest issue of this journal deposited or added to ScienceDirect, then you can set up another alert. Okay, so this is specific for the journals. Okay, alerts you when latest volume or latest issue available for this particular journal. Elsevier is evolving its open access journal program. We have over 100 open access journal, and the number is growing. 1,625 Elsevier journal titles offer sponsor access. And Elsevier have launched an open access mega journal, which is this Helium. One of our journal, Cell Press, have an unrestricted access. That means open access after 12 months published. This is ScienceDirect also offer an API. Okay, API for those if you like to extract data from ScienceDirect for large-scale data mining, for academic or for government research institute, then you can learn from here, or you can contact us for more details how to use the API to extract the data from ScienceDirect for large-scale data mining. Then last will be, if you need any support, okay, you can go to click at the ScienceDirect Support Center, or you can go to this, you can go to the bottom page, okay, the bottom page of this ScienceDirect. Just now at the bottom, you will find one remote access, right? Remote access. Then at the same row, you can find there is a contact us, okay, contact us. So you can click to contact the ScienceDirect support team. And Elsevier also have developed a free online platform which will take the researchers through the different phases of the research cycle, from the beginnings of research preparations through the publishing process all the way to demonstrating impact. This Elsevier Researcher Academy, you can find from this link, the URL. It's an e-learning portal, free e-learning portal, you can find, I think you can find more than 60, okay, more than 60 training modules or courses online, okay, on this platform. Throughout any stage of your research, you can find some modules for you to learn, okay, like for research preparation. So you can find module how to write to apply for grants, then how to write a good scientific papers. Then you can learn more about the publishing workflow. Then at the end, if you have paper published, you also can get to find some modules, online courses or modules for you to learn how to communicate your research. That means how to promote your research, promote your papers. So here are some of the modules. Okay, so one of the modules for writing skills is you can find there is a 1 hour courses on how to turn your thesis into an article. And there is also modules on 52 minutes, courses on 10 tips for writing a truly terrible journal articles. So if you are new in writing and publishing, so I would suggest you to go to this Elsevier Researcher Academy. Then another resources available for user or researchers who would like to publish. Okay, you can use this Elsevier Journal Finder. Okay, this is the link. Okay, this is the link. This Elsevier Journal Finders Help is a free resource which allows researchers to find journals that could be best suited for publishing your scientific articles. Okay, so this is how the Journal Finder page look like. So this is a home page. So how to use this to find the perfect journal for your articles? So just now I mentioned in ScienceDirect, the active journals we are still publishing is 2,000 plus. Okay, so which one is more suitable for your research or for your papers? So what you need to do is you can see there is a paper title, paper abstract, and keywords. So you just enter your paper title here, you copy paste your abstract over here, and then you enter the keywords of your paper. So like this. Then you find. So this is the result. Okay, this is the result. So from the result, you get to know how many journal matching your papers. So one by one, it will list it down over here. Then if the journal have a site score, Scopus index, then it will tell you the value over here. If it is impact factor, if it is indexed in ISI with an impact factor value, then it would announce over here. And also it will tell you the average acceptance rate, and then the process time. So that's all for the ScienceDirect training sections. If you have any questions, just feel free to drop in Q&A. Ali Umar, what do you mean by where, not why? What do you mean by your question on please can you briefly re-explain the process why you can use and or not? Where, not why. So what actually are you referring to? So the most common are these three, and or not. When you search two terms or keywords and above, then you can use it to combine the terms. You use or if you want all the terms, either two terms or three terms that you want to search all appear in the articles. You use and. And if you use or when any of the terms appear. Okay, maybe you enter three terms to search. So if you want any of the terms, normally this is when the terms is synchronyms or is abbreviations, then you can use the or. So either one appear, it will count as one result. And if you don't want to, if you don't want that particular keywords appear, then you use the no. The recording we will send to librarians and we will give the attendance. So in the attendance, you have the email address, right? So we will send to that, we will give the attendance list to the librarian, and the librarians will send to that particular email address after receive the link. Because different journals, so actively the journal still actively published in Elsevier still is 2000 plus. So different journal, they have their different acceptance rate and different processing times. So you need to check the specific journals that if you already have a target journal which is published by Elsevier, so you just go to check under the in ScienceDirect, you can check enter that particular or specific journal title, and then you go to that particular journal homepage to find out the details on acceptance rate and then the processing time. Okay, so I have to change the slide. Are you able to get to view the Mendeley slide? Can one of you tell me by enter in the chat box whether you can view the Mendeley slide? Okay, thank you, Divya. Yeah, thank you, Afifi. Okay, so let's start with Mendeley because we are running out of time. Okay, so Mendeley, introductions to Mendeley. So Mendeley actually is quite comprehensive also. There is a lot of tools or features available in Mendeley. So it's a free reference managers and academic social network that can help you store, manage, and share references and research data, collaborate with others online, showcase your latest research, find funding, and identifying career opportunities. So you can use it to as Mendeley as a reference manager, organize all your, you can store all your references and organize it in your Mendeley library. Then you can refer Mendeley suggest if you want to stay up to date or receive recommended, something like recommended literatures, because you save the references to your library, right? So based on the references in your library, so you can find Mendeley suggest, we suggest you the related literature. Then you can find there is a Mendeley profile for all the user. So you can share or showcase your research if you have published or any papers before. Then there is on the Mendeley's site, there is a features for this Mendeley data. You can store your experiment data, you can organize it, and you can allow it if you like your data to be discovered by other Mendeley user. Then there is a platform for the Mendeley user to search for funding and also search for career. So this is a Mendeley website. So if you want to start using Mendeley, you just need to have an account, okay? You can create an account here, or if you already have a personal ScienceDirect account or personal Scopus account, then you can sign in straight away with the account, okay? If you totally haven't have any Elsevier credential or personal account, then you just click create free or just click create here, click create account. So if you use the Mendeley as a reference manager, so you will focus on on the library. If you go to mendeley.com sign in, you will find on top there is a various tab. Okay, so the homepage will be a crowdsourced like a Google search box. There is a search box for you, so you can search whatever papers that Mendeley user has saved to their library. So it's like a crowdsourced database. Then if you want to manage all your references, right, you just click at the library tab, okay, library tab. So it will bring you to this. And if you want to use Mendeley to help you insert the citation, create bibliography while you type in your Microsoft Word, then you have to use the Mendeley site. And you use Mendeley Web Importer when you, like just now you search in ScienceDirect, you will find there is a direct link to save the articles to your Mendeley library when you open the individual articles. Or if you notice, if you have used Scopus or attend Scopus training on Monday, you will notice that when you search in Scopus, in the result page, there is a direct export link, okay, to export the literature or references direct to Mendeley. But other online databases which is not developed or owned by Elsevier, like maybe Springer, IEEE, or Wiley, or other databases that your library subscribe, then you can't find the direct export link to save the articles to your Mendeley library. So you can use the web importer to help you. So we will go to look at it in detail later. So this is how the library look like. This is how your library look like. So to build your library, you just need to click add new, okay? If you want to add any references to your library, if you already have some PDF downloaded before in your specific folder in your My Documents, in your PC, or even in your thumb drive USB disk, then you can click from here, files from computer or file from any drive, okay, USB drive. Or you can import from, if you have used other reference manager before, like EndNote. So if you want to transfer or export your references that you have saved in your EndNotes to this Mendeley, then you can choose this app, import the library by select the reference manager options over here. Then beside that, if you also can enter the references manually lah, okay, key in all these details, authors, year, title manually. But of course, the easier, fastest one is you add direct from your My Document, from your PC, or from your other reference manager. Mendeley suggest is just now I say if you click on top of the Mendeley page, you will find there is a suggest tab. So if you click at suggest, you will find some related literature with the references that you have added to your library. Okay, just like a recommended or related references for you to get more literatures related in your research area. And this is how you can add the web importer, or how to use this web importer. So web importer actually is an extension. It's a Mendeley extension. The logo look like this. Is available. You need to add this in your Chrome browser or Mozilla Firefox browser. Okay, so it will appear next to the address on top where you enter the address, right? It will next to that. So if you successfully added this web importer extensions to your browser, you will find this icon Mendeley on top over here in your on your browser. And then when you want to save the references, right? If there is no direct link from that particular online databases, then you just in the search result page, any of these online databases you are searching, then you just click on top your browser there, this particular web importer. So you will get this page display. So first, it will ask you to sign into your Mendeley account first. Then only that it will display all the search result over here. Then you select whatever articles that you want to save to your Mendeley library. Then in your Mendeley library, okay, so if you want to export your reference out to other reference manager, so you have to select. Okay, after select, you will find at the bottom there is these few features. Okay, so if you want to export, you just click export, and you can find these 4 options where you can export your references to. Okay, these four format. And on top of your Mendeley web, there is a synchronize icon next to your user account. So if you have made any changes on your library, on your Mendeley library on the web, so you just need to click this synchronize, then it will sync your contents across web Mendeley, across desktop Mendeley, and also the mobile Mendeley app on Android, on iOS. Okay, it will synchronize. So the two most common use of this Mendeley, one is to store your references. One is to use the Mendeley to insert citation and bibliography while you write in or while you type in Microsoft Word. So this is how you have to set up first before you can use the Mendeley to help you insert the citation in Microsoft Word. So there are a few options. Okay, few options you can set up this Mendeley site. So one option is if you have downloaded desktop Mendeley, if you have installed desktop Mendeley in your PC or in your laptop, so you open your desktop Mendeley, you sign in, and you will find under your desktop Mendeley, on top of your desktop Mendeley, there is a tab called Tools. Okay, there is a tab called Tools. So under Tools, you will find there is a Install Mendeley site. Okay, so you just need to install. You just need to click. Then another way is you just open your Microsoft Word. You open your Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word also got many tabs, right? So we have the default one is home tab. Okay, so you select the insert tab. In Microsoft Word, you insert the you click at the insert tab. Under the insert tab, you will find this thing. Okay, so you go to click at this get add-ins. You click get add-ins. There is a box for you to search. So you just type in Mendeley. You just type in Mendeley, then you find the add-ins, then you just add the add-in. You just add the add-in to your Microsoft Word. Then another thing is you can go to this URL or to this website to install the Mendeley site to your Microsoft Word. And this is where the Mendeley site will display under your Microsoft Word. When you open the Microsoft Word, you have File, Home, Insert. This is just now where we can insert the add-in for this Mendeley. Then after it has been added in, after the Mendeley site has been added into your Microsoft Word, right? It appear under this References tab. Okay, it appear under the References tab. So if you already have the Mendeley site added to your Microsoft Word, so when you open Microsoft Word, you click at References, then you will find this. You will find this Mendeley site. So while you type, you want to insert, then you click on this. Then first, of course, it will ask you to sign in to your Mendeley. Then after sign in, it will display all the references that you have stored in your Mendeley library. So if you want to cite this article, you just select and then click insert the citation. If you insert two citations at the same time, you just select another documents, then click insert citation. Then you can change the citation style over here. And to create the bibliography list, after you finish writing papers where you have cite 20 articles, then if you want to create the references list for that 20 articles, then you just need to go to this, okay, under the same tools Mendeley site, you just click more, then you can find there is an insert bibliography, okay, insert bibliography. Once you click, then it will display straight away all the 20 documents that you have cited. And these are some of the common citation style available. If you can't find the style here, you can click select another style. Then there is a searching tools for you to select relevant style or other styles. Altogether, you can find 7,000 bibliography style. So we back to this our Mendeley library. So Mendeley library actually is quite simple. Okay, so everything you can choose to display all the references that you have added to your library, or you can just to check. You can also just would like to choose to display only the references you added the last 30 days. Okay. And below it is it will only display the references that you have read in the last 30 days. And if you have marked the references, there is a yellow color, the star. If you have marked this article as favorite, then you can manage to find this from this favorite folder. And those articles that you no longer need, you can select and delete. You can find it in your trash bin, and you can restore it afterwards if you need the references. And for your information, right, those are references or literature that you delete and fall to this trash, right? You have to manually remove the articles for permanently. Those articles that you delete to trash, it won't remove automatically. Okay, it won't remove. I noticed that I have set up my Mendeley account for, I think for at least for 5 years already. Previously, all I removed, when I conduct the training sessions, so I add quite some number of references. Then after that, I just want to clear my library. Then I remove quite a lot of references to the trash. Then I still can find all those references in my trash yesterday. Okay, so if you really want to clear your trash, you have to click at your trash and then manually remove for permanently remove. And then you can use the top column over here, authors, year, title to order your references. So the green dot, that one is indicate the articles is unread. If it is already red, then the color will fade. Okay, no color. Then if you notice under the file column, there is something like a document like this, means that these references come with a PDF. Okay, so if you want to read the PDF, you just click on this. You just click on this document, and then it will open up the PDF for you. And then this is to mark the article as your favorite. And then below that, the first part of what are the content you can choose to display in your library. Then you can find the below is a collections. Collection is just like folder. Okay, so you can create new collection to organize your references. Okay, so maybe in your library you have references from a few keyword search. Okay, so you can build for every keyword you can build a collection, and then you can organize those relevant references to respective collections or to respective folder. So your library will be more organized. Okay, so to add your references to particular collection, right? Okay, so you just need to select and then click at organize. Then you select what are the collections that you have created. Then if your library if you have saved a lot of references in your library, then if you want to search your library, right, you can enter the keyword of your articles, or the titles are the titles of your article. You just enter some the keywords of the articles over here under the search on the right hand side. Okay, below your user account. So it will search based on the article titles, or you can also search, or you can filter. You can go to particular folders or go to particular collections. Then only you search the papers within that particular collections. So when you search, right, you can enter article titles, or you can enter the authors written that particular papers. And this is when just now if you open a PDF in your library, okay, it will open up for you like this. Then you can find there is a highlighter and there is a sticky pad. Means that in this PDF you can highlight, then you can make a notation. Okay, you can select the color over here for your highlighter or for your sticky pad. And you can, if you want to build a notebook, you just click over here. And your annotation you can easily find under this notebook. Under notebook, there is an annotation. So this is an example of a sticky pad for this annotation. And this is highlight. This is how the notebook looks like. So you can make any notes over here. Okay, you can create a new note. Okay, at the bottom over here is allow you to create new notes. So all your notes will be available for you to check under this notebook. Then beside that, if you want to use Mendeley for collaborations, okay, for collaboration, so you can find on the Mendeley web, on the main menu here, there is a tab of groups, tabs for groups. So you just click at the groups. And if you have create any new groups, if you have create any groups, you will find your groups of you can find your group under your library also. When you go to your Mendeley library, under the collections, you can find any groups that you have created, any groups that you have followed. Okay, either it's a private groups or public groups. For private groups, right? For public groups, you only can post, comment, or maybe use it for any discussions, but you cannot share the full contents. But for private group, you can share the full PDF. Okay, you can share the full PDF with other members in the private group. And if the PDF is highlighted annotations, other group member also can see the highlight and annotations. This is what I mentioned, suggest. You can use the suggest tag to find out recommended articles for you to read and explore. And this is a search the web catalog. Search the web catalog actually, we have made it as the homepage of this Mendeley. Once you sign into the Mendeley, you can find a search bar. You can just search whatever crowdsourced database available by the Mendeley user. Okay, you can use it like you search in Google Scholar or Google search engine. Okay, then you'll find, like, you key in your keywords, then this is the result. Then you will find the result. Some will have a PDF available. Okay, some is only abstract available. Then you can, if you find this is relevant to your research you want to add to your library, then you just click add to library. Or if you want to download the PDF, you just click view PDF. This is what you get if you click at that particular article titles. Then you get to look, you get to learn more about that particular articles, the keywords. Then this is the abstract over here. Then this is you can get to learn the statistic of that particular articles. Okay, so the reader discipline. Okay. And this is why you can showcase, you build your profile. You build your profile. That means you just click under, on top of the right hand side, you just click at your picture or at your name. Then you can find that there is allowed you to maybe briefly describe about yourself. Then you add the keyword for your research area. Okay, you can include your institutions over here. And if you have published paper before, okay, you can connect your Mendeley with your Scopus, and with this Scopus author ID and also the ORCID ID. then you will find the group that you have joined or create available over here. And under your profile, right, there is a tab called publications. Okay, so if you can add any publications that you have published over here. Then you can find under the impact tab from all the papers that you have published, and you add to your Mendeley under your own Mendeley profile. So you can find their impact. Okay, how many citations obtained, how many readers, then how many views obtained for your papers that you have published. So for the citations, you at the same time you can find your H index. And this on the main menu, there is a tab called data set. So this is a Mendeley data. So this is allowed if you want to store your experiment data, and if you can choose to other Mendeley reader or user discover your experiment data, then you can upload your data over here under this data set. And this is the tab for funding. So you can search for any funding over here. And also for career. Okay, you will find a tab called for career. Then this is how it look like. Then here you can find there is a tools for you to upload your CV. So these are the format available for you to upload the CV for your CV format. So if you need any support, right, you can go to this. You can contact this email, or you can go to the Mendeley support. Okay, under Mendeley support, you can type your questions here, and most of the times you can find maybe your questions, the problems you have also faced by other Mendeley readers, and they already have these questions, then maybe already have the solution below the question. So it's just like if you want to get help for while you're using Microsoft Office. So it's the support is based on the community. Okay. So, and then from here, you also from the support center, you also can find some frequently asked questions. Then others like if you want to watch the tutorial, video tutorials, or if you want to get the PDF guide step by step, then you can download the guide over here. Okay, mendeley.com/guides. So that's all for the Mendeley sections. Any questions? If there is no question, right? Now it's already 11:50, right? So I would like your help, okay, to stay for another 2 or 3 minutes to help me feedback for both the ScienceDirect and Mendeley training sections by taking the online survey. Okay, the survey is available by you can scan the QR code, then you will get the survey form, or you just enter this surveymonkey.com/r/ylfeedbk. Okay, I will enter this URL in the chat box also, so that you can click or you can copy and paste. Yeah, the recording will send to librarian once it is done, and we will give we have your attendance. Okay, we have collect your attendance, and your email address. So we will pass the list of the attendance to the librarians, and the librarian will help to email the recording link to you. So any question, just drop in Q&A. So I will stay for another 3 minutes before end the sessions. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining. Okay, don't forget to help me feedback on this, both ScienceDirect and Mendeley training sections. You can copy and paste the link over here. I just sent with you. I just sent to you through the chat box. Okay, welcome Divya. Welcome Hayati. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Any questions? All right, then I'll end the sessions. Once again, thanks for joining. Have a nice day.